Let's quickly go over 10 tips and tricks to help you with faster progression and making your progression that much easier in Once Human. First off, when building a base, keep it very small. You're going to want to go big, you're going to want to go elaborate, but do not do this. I usually start off with a 4x4 to start. And this is big enough to house all the crafting benches, the storage I need, and everything I need until I get to mid to late game. Building too big too early can pose many problems and waste plenty of resources. Now, when building, be sure to build near the biggest cluster of that region's ore. This will make farming these materials much easier as they have a cooldown on respawn. So having your base near these locations, you can just hang out, craft different items, and the ore will respawn. Or when you go back to your base, you can continuously farm these just to have a bulk supply of these resources. Furthermore, I highly recommend focusing on the middle tier skill trees as these provide insane, and now I mean insane boosts to harvesting. Not only can you go upwards to 15 to 35% more materials when gathering, but you can also gain that boost to XP. Farming and looting is a major part in this game, so making it faster and more efficient is key. Be sure to have a bed built as soon as possible, either a bed or a bathtub, and use it frequently. Not only will this give you a buff to health, stamina, and sanity, it will also aid in the loss and regenerative rate of these stats. So build a bed, and if you need to take a bathroom break or get some food, just sleep in the bed, and when you come back, you'll have the active buff because the way the bed and bath work, your character sits there for a duration, and it's slowly building up this buff. It's not like other games where you sleep and your guy just spawns back in and you have the buff. You actually have to wait there, and the longer you wait there, the stronger and the longer the buff lasts. Now, if you're interested in getting a different, better vehicle like the later game SUV, don't waste your skill points and materials on this. Now, there is a quest for you to do this, so you can if you really want to, but it is not that big of a deal if you wait till later game for this. The vehicles other than the bike are slower, less agile, and consume a higher fuel level. Now, in the end, mobility and agility are most important. If you're in a squad and you want a vehicle that can hold your whole squad, don't worry, just cruise around on bikes together. You can climb mountains and go off-roading a lot easier on a bike than you can with the later game vehicles. Furthermore, to get gas extremely fast, always check the trunks of cars. 9 times out of 10, you will find gas cans to loot in the boot. See what I did there? Loot in the boot, baby. Find gas cans in the trunk of cars, whether that's at POIs or randomly scattered alongside roads. Be sure to stockpile as much as you can when it comes to fuel. You're not going to use too much fuel when it comes to the motorcycle, but it is just good to have. Now, always have a bow or crossbow with you at all times. Not only is it a great tool for taking out lower level enemies on the outer skirts of POIs, but they are amazing for hunting. They consume no ammo as you can collect your shot arrows, and there will be plenty of missions and side quests that have you hunt and collect different animal parts, and the bow or crossbow is by far the best for this task. It is fantastic. They're one-shot kills to the head, especially to these lower level enemies, so be sure to have one of these in your kit. Now, I recommend going to any body of water early on and just sit there collecting as much as you can. Store some of this water not only in your inventory, but as well as back at your base. This is a material used for many crafting recipes, as well as can be used for a simple aid while out exploring, so you're not wasting any of your health items. You can use water to build up your health in between fights. Now, leveling is a big part of this game, and as you level up, you will have the ability to select specific bonus perks. Now, these are a little bit RNG based, but some can offer insane crazy bonuses, especially early on, so be sure to take your time and choose wisely as it will become a big part of your build and playstyle. Now, again, these are a little bit RNG. Sometimes you might not get a good skill to unlock, and other times you'll get an insane one. During the betas, I found one that allows me to harvest 50% more material at 50% less time, and it was insane when it came to gathering materials. It was just crazy. So keep an eye out on these skills and be sure to choose exactly what you think is going to be good for your build and good for late game. Now, you know those cute little messages players put everywhere, whether it be a note, a guide, or a riddle? Whenever your note receives a thumbs up, meaning someone likes it, you will receive a small gift in your mailbox. Keep in mind not to mindlessly place these everywhere, but it's an easy way to receive simple loot and materials passively. So be sure to leave notes frequently and often, but please make them constructive, whether that's helping somebody out or giving them a little bit of a laugh or showcasing a specific area that you found interesting that you can help the community get to. Before you sign off, be sure to fill all your crafting queues, as when you log back in, all those crafted items will be completed for you to collect, so be sure to have plenty and many crafted crafting benches and stations so you can fill those queues, and when you log back in, all of those things will be completed. I hope any of these tips helped you out at all. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like on it and subscribe for all things Once Human. I'm excited about this game. I'm having a blast with it. The betas were fun. I think full release is fantastic. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And as always, stay happy, stay hyped, and good luck looting.